Today we actually have some moms with us live in the studio. Let's send it over to Jared to talk with Addi and her mom, Penny.
Well, hey guys, Addi, Mrs. Ibbotson, nice to officially meet you. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're excited. Actually, I think Mom's a little shocked. She did not know she was going to be on camera until she walked in the studio doors and was like, wait a second. So, first big GMI debut.
Awesome.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Great to have you on the show with us. But sadly, Addi is a senior, which means she'll be graduating. So this is your first and possibly last visit to GMI. How does that feel?
It is very sad, but very exciting. Although this is very fascinating, everything you guys do. So I'm very much focused on what you guys are doing, not necessarily focusing on this is the last time for Addi. But that's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, Addi, you have a younger sister that's
Yes.
that's an incoming freshman. So I mean, this won't be your last Mom's Day weekend, of course.
No, it's not. And actually, she has an older sister who's 2 years older who also went to U of I. And so we will have lots of years left, and we've had lots of years doing this.
Of course.
Yeah.
But my husband and I both came to U of I, so this is like a second home to us.
It's cool because I feel like every Mom's weekend has been different, though. Like, we always do something different, even though we've been here so many weekends.
Interesting. So, what about this weekend? Do you guys have anything planned special in particular?
Well, I'm on a dance team here, and so every year we have our Mom's Weekend show. So that is one thing that stays the same. So we'll do that tonight, but then just kind of hang out with some of my friends and seeing their moms, and it's cool to just kind of hang out with everyone. You've become friends with my friends' moms too. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the other moms because I haven't seen them since Dad's weekend, I guess. Yeah, so
Right.
it'll be fun.
So, Addi, you know, of course, you're 21. Do you have any? Do you have any plans hitting up some of Champaign-Urbana's finer establishments?
Yes. Well, I feel like especially if you're an alum, you always want to go back or come back and hit up your favorite places that you went to. So we have our favorite places on campus, and maybe we'll see how I feel after the dance show tonight. We'll stop in and celebrate one last Mom's
Play it by ear, see how you're feeling. Right.
And it's always fun to go do what she does all the time. So I'll do whatever she tells me to do. This is the only time I listen to her.
True. Except for her coming on the show. She kind of listened to me on that one.
Right.
You're kind of stuck.
So, what are you going to miss most about Addi being here at U of I?
Probably her stories of all the fun things she does and those calls late at night or early in the morning to tell me about her classes or something she's done or somebody new she's met. I think that's what I'm going to miss the most is just hearing about U of I.
Yeah.
Is your sister in journalism or?
Well, Ayla, if you're watching, I think you should do GMI.
Yeah, you know.
No, she was going to come study communications, but I've been trying to get her to kind of join the family so you guys can hang out with her.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it doesn't have to be the last GMI show.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right. Well, that's all the time that we're going to have today. Let's move on to our UI7 News Desk correspondent with Ori Benatar. Ori, take it away.
How are you guys today?
Doing great.
Awesome. We got our orange and blue on.
Yeah,
We're ready to
absolutely.
celebrate the weekend.
Yeah, excited.
So, Tiffany, tell me, what are you most excited about for this weekend?
I'm excited about not having to plan anything, and I'm leaving it all up to Maddie and see what she has in store for us this
Isn't
weekend.
that so nice and the roles are reversed a little bit?
It is.
You know,
It's
you
kind
get
of
to
nice
sit
to, take a seat back
Makes you
and
appreciate
Yeah.
every other significant day of the year.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you have planned?
Okay, a couple things.
Okay.
We managed to get reservations, which is seriously a
It is
huge
so difficult.
struggle, as I'm sure all young adults pretending to be adults planning things now. So yeah, we have dinner reservations with all the roommates and all of their moms. We're gonna go see the flower show. She's gonna sit in on like a Media Palooza parent info panel.
Yes.
Which we're excited for. That's a first.
You get to give all your insights as
I
to...
suppose so, yeah.
Well, we all know Maddie is very funny. She's known as being the funny one here at GMI. What are some funny stories that you might have about Maddie? You can share some things.
Funny stories. The only thing
I'm so nervous.
you might need to
You
be
didn't know you'd
nervous.
be in the hot seat.
The only thing I could really think of off the top of my head right now is when she was 3, she used to try to tell stories. And so I remember she told her preschool teacher that I like to smoke cigarettes while I peed in the shower.
Oh my god!
So from there, it's just kind of taken off. So
Oh my gosh, I love that.
she's still telling stories.
You are a storyteller by
Yeah.
nature. You were born to be a GMI or
Yeah, my
story.
taste has really evolved. I think.
I'm glad you've matured in the type of stories.
Yes,
that
like a fine wine. I've
Yes.
aged wonderfully. I don't know.
Like a fine one. And one last very important question. Are you as big of a Kardashian supporter as your daughter is? What is the obsession?
Is this the show that you like plan your day around, or I guess people don't
Oh,
plan their days around
yeah.
shows anymore, but
No, what?
No,
What are you talking
right.
about?
So I take it you're not as big of a
I
fan.
am not. However, Chris does do a mean prank telephone call.
Yes,
I'm
I
so
do
proud
love
that
it.
you know
Yeah.
that.
I'm
Wow.
gonna get emotional.
Oh my gosh, the students become the teacher.
Wow.
Isn't that what Mom's
Chris
Weekend is all
Jenner.
about?
She's talking about Chris Jenner.
Yes.
They're on
Yes.
a first name basis.
Oh,
Um,
right.
yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, and we do the same birthday cakes.
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
gosh.
gosh. I talked about that on our promo. My mom made like an exact replica of all the Kardashians' birthday cakes for my birthday.
No way.
It's
That's so
really
sweet.
amazing. I'll put that on our website. So
Yeah,
everyone can go
well,
check
stay
it out.
tuned for that one, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We so enjoyed your time here, and it's awesome meeting all of our moms. We'll send it back to Patrick.
Well, our last mom in the studio today is Jane Catazone, so let's go on over to Erica to meet her.
Thank you, Chris. I'm here with Patrick and his mom, Jane, Miss Catazone. How are you guys doing today?
Great. It's exciting to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here. We're glad to have all the moms in the studio. So, Patrick is a freshman, so this is your first mom's weekend. Are you excited? What are your feelings? What kind of activities do you have planned for this great weekend?
Oh my. Very excited. I went to school here, so it's fun to come back and experience Mom's Weekend with Patrick. I'm not sure what we have planned, but I'm sure lots of out to eat and walk around campus.
How fun. Oh my goodness. So, we're dying to know, what are some funny stories about our boy Patrick?
Funny. Oh.
Maybe some embarrassing.
Something embarrassing. Well, one thing that does come to mind is Patrick likes to rest and sleep. And he is famous at our house for just falling asleep. So mid-sentence, you know, we're getting ready for a sleepover when he was little, and his cousins would be like, "Hey, Patrick," and Patrick, and he's like, we say, "He's gone," right? He loves to. He just nod off.
I hope you don't do that in the anchor chair.
Yeah.
I really hope you don't. I mean, if you're notorious for that. So, being a U of I grad, 88 you said, right?
Yes.
88. Oh my goodness, how exciting.
Yes, not that
So did
long
you
ago.
want Patrick to come to U of I?
Oh,
what
for
were your thoughts about
sure. I mean, my family is an orange and blue family. My sisters went to U of I. My brother-in-laws, my nieces and nephews. So we love the Illinois, and we're glad Patrick's here.
Absolutely bleed that orange and blue, Patrick.
Yes, we do.
Well, that's all we have with Jane and Patrick. So thank you so much for coming
you.
by, and we're going to check back in with Chris.